this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Detective Pikachu. I have finally arrived at the lake after quite an ordeal. I went through the last episode, struggling through the secret trail, yeah, we were able to do it. We found out the reason for the fog was this Pokemon down here. This fish spoke to that flying thing and basically stopped it doing the fog. But it said the reason it was doing the fog was because it was scared and it was hiding because there was another Pokemon that was like really scary and terrifying it. So we need to now try and work out what that Pokemon is. So yeah, let's start off by having ourselves a little bit of a look around the area to see if there's any clues. So the big thing that stands out for me immediately is that there's a giant slash right down the middle of this tree. Hey, look at that. What a gash. It's as if something took a chunk out of it using huge claws. Mash mash.
What? The gash was also caused by the scary thing? Whatever it is, we're done for if we get attacked.
No kidding. We better be careful while we investigate. Claw marks on the trees. Okay, it's a big, powerful Pokemon and has claws.
Oh, a fishing rod.
But it's broken. It's useless like this. A broken... Ooh. Maybe someone was fishing and they tried to fish up a Pokemon and it got angry. But what water Pokemon has claws? I think that's just going to go back to the broken part. But oh, look, there's an empty bottle here.
It could be a clue. We should pick it up just in case.
Okay, broken bottle. Oh, something down here as well. There's a lot of litter around the lake. Hey, Pikachu, what do you think this wooden chunk is?
Let's see. Well, the wood was white paint. The wood has white paint on it. It could be useful as a clue. So let's hang on to it for now.
Okay. Ooh. It looked like it had some sort of pattern drawn onto it. And oh, there's a box down here. I wonder what this wood fragment is.
It looks like it's a corner, so it probably was some sort of box or something.
Why would a wooden box fragment be at the lake? And look, there's a gash on the inside.
You're right. It's as if something was clawing at the inside.
Oh, is this like an escaped Pokemon that was inside the crate? Maybe. So I believe that's it for clues lying around the area. But let's go and speak to some of the Pokemon, and I guess we might as well speak to Milo seeing as he came along, just to see whether there's any other information we can get. I'm glad you're not hurt, but I guess that's thanks to Pikachu.
Hey, I'm not an airbag, you know. Whoa, hey, don't get so close. You're slimy. Do you think you could tell us about whatever attacked you? Huh? What's wrong? You seem reluctant. What? It looked like the guy next to me?
It looked like me. I wonder what they mean by that. Oh, was it like, was it like Mimic? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what Pokemon looks like a human. Maybe like Jinx is kind of like humanoid shape. I mean, I can really only think of the original 150 because I'm not very good at Pokemon. Oh, wait a minute. Mewtwo. We saw Mewtwo in the sky. I don't know. Maybe it could be Mewtwo. That must have been a rough landing. What's wrong? They seem agitated.
It looks like they're scared of the lake. It's, is the cause of all this, hiding in the lake, blah, 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 blah. Huh, what's that sound?
Look over there. There's something splashing in the water.
Let's go and see what it is.
I don't see anything. Ah, there's something there.
What in the world is that? Is there something in the lake?
I can't see it too well from here.
You go check it out. It's dangerous.
He's right. I appreciate the thought, but we should really wait and see. Feebas! Hey, Feebas! Oh no. Ah, it's a Crawdaunt. It's like a giant crab thing. I mean, I guess it looks a bit like Tim. It's got the same color as his hoodie, I guess. Feebas, are you okay? Hey, are you alright? Feebas, Feebas. Doesn't look like it has any serious wounds. No need to be so reckless, though. Still, now we know who the scary Pokemon is, thanks to Feebas. That's true. Thanks. Fee. So, Wolves was innocent after all, but still. What's wrong? I just wonder why Crawdaunt is in the lake. I'd never seen a Crawdaunt in this area before, until the fog came in.
A Crawdaunt is causing trouble. Well, when it's not even native to the island, what else does that mean? This is worth looking into.
It was brought in that box. Someone tried to bring it in a box and it broke out. Can we speak to it? It's just standing there. We haven't spoke to this Pokemon yet.
A red body, big claws. They say that's the Pokemon that's been chasing their friends.
Yeah, it's right behind you. It's literally, if you turn around, it's right there. It's literally right there. Yeah. I think I was supposed to have spoke to it first.
It seems like Crawdont is short-tempered to begin with. Even when the Masquerain tried to scare it off with their eye-like antenna, it just tried to attack them.
So all they could do was create this thick fog and try to hide their friends, huh? Okay, short-tempered. Good to know. Add that to the list of information. Let's ask Poliwag about it.
No, you don't have to leave the lake, don't worry.
He's right. We'll figure something out, but until we do, just stay away from the Crawdont, okay? Let's go and ask the other one, see if there's anything we can say to that one. Blah, 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 blah.
You were playing with your powers, but then Crawdont suddenly attacked, huh? Seems like they're worried that Crawdont will throw them off the island, since it's so strong.
Don't worry, we won't let that happen. It's strong and bad-tempered. Sounds like a, bit of a dangerous combination. Let's speak to Milo, then. So the one attacking the Pokemon was Crawdont. Milo, do you know much about Crawdont? No, not really. I've only read about it in books. Apparently they can live just about anywhere. Can live just about... Oh, it's gone. Interesting. Do you think Crawdont thinks the lake is its territory? If that's the case, then we're in trouble. They're very protective of their homes, and getting them to move won't be easy at all. Territorial, angry, and strong. What a fantastic neighbor to have for all of these Pokemon.
Things just keep getting better, don't they?
Let's go and speak to the fish and see what Fever has to say.
No kidding, I'm surprised too.
It seems like it was very wary of us. I don't think we'll be able to speak to it. Also, it's gone.
It definitely seems to have a temper. There's no way that we can get close to it if it keeps swinging its claws around like that.
I guess we'll just have to stay away from Crawdont while we do our investigation. Oh, so angry. Look at it. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. What are you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Wave your little claws around. I ain't scared of you. It looks like it's doing a puppet show. Like it's like little claws are speaking. They're going like la 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 la. La 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 la. Anyway, sorry. Investigation. That's what we're supposed to be doing here. I don't know. We kind of spoke to everyone. We looked at all of the evidence. Can we just go straight now to look at our case notes and see if we can solve the situation?
Pokemon were getting hurt because Crawdont attacked them. Now, why would Crawdont do something like that?
Okay, let's see what the options are here then. It seems like it thinks the lake's its territory. I think that's the most one. It can live almost anywhere. It's very strong. It was unaffected by the short-tempered. Right, it's territorial. I think that's the option. Yep, that was correct.
I get it. Crawdont is chasing away anyone who dares to get close to the lake. Obviously, it's being territorial. For some reason, this Crawdont thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
Well, I think the obvious thing is the box corner, I believe. So let's just do that. That seems like the obvious one. Oh, and what was it? Oh, there was the broken bottle, claw marks, then the old fishing rod. I mean, the big thing seems to be the box. Claw marks is just being angry. Broken bottle? Is there anything specific about that bottle? I don't know. I'm between the fishing rod and the bottle, but I don't know why. Let's go for the fishing rod.
Do you think that's right?
No, I did until you said so. Let's go for the bottle then. No.
No, that's not right.
Well, actually, I don't think I actually pressed OK on the fishing rod, did I? Oh, fishing rod and box.
Do you think
No.
No, that's not right.
I mean, I don't think this is the way you're supposed to do it, but I'm pretty sure the box is right, so maybe the tree.
You think that's right? You know what? The claw marks on the inside of the box are just like the marks on the trees. Which tells me that someone put Crawdont into that box and then brought it to the lake.
Well, obviously. I mean, okay. I see. I thought it was like another clue that shows it was brought to the lake. I mean, the box thing was so obvious, so... Okay, there we go. Third time lucky. So Crawdont was the one who was wounding all of these Pokemon. Yeah, and that should prove that Wolves is innocent. Thanks, Tim. Kind of forgot that was the reason we're doing all of this.
Someone brought a Crawdont here, and I think that's what's been hurting the other Pokemon. We've proven that Walls isn't responsible.
Okay, so we can go back and let the other detective know then, I guess.
Let's head back to Wool's place and let Brad know about what we've found.
Yes, I agree. Yes. I think the first thing is like, let's get Crawdon out of here. He's the one causing all the trouble. Brad, Wool's isn't the culprit behind the fog situation.
Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions?
What do you mean by that?
It could have been Wool's who captured Crawdon in that box and brought it to the lake.
Why do you always have to think that way?
Wool's is a Pokemon researcher. Even if he has been disgraced, I bet he could get a hold of a Crawdon very easily.
But that's...
If you insist that Wool's isn't the one who brought Crawdon to the lake, then show me proof.
Okay, I promise I'll find evidence that proves Wool's is innocent.
In that case, I'll search for undeniable evidence that proves he is the culprit. Let's see whose theory is correct, Tim.
I love the way he's like, don't you jump to conclusions, Tim, as he's literally doing the exact same thing.
Unless we can find the culprit who brought Crawdon to the lake, Brad isn't going to change his mind.
I agree, but who could have done such a thing and why? Hey, Tim, I'll stay by Wool's. He's not showing it, but this has got to be hard on him. I understand. Leave the rest to us.
All right, back to the investigation.
Right, so we need to track down who was trying to bring the Crawdon to the island.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, we really need to figure out who brought Crawdon here.
That's what I said, Pikachu. It's like we're in agreement. I wonder if there's any clues. I wonder if there's any clues with like the box. If there's like a logo or anything. Can I look at my evidence? Let's see. Let's see what we have here. So here's the broken bottle. A bottle broken in half. There is kind of a bit of a label on it that could be useful. Large box. Looks like they were made by Big Claws. Okay, nothing else about that. There was the fishing rod. Maybe we could find someone who likes fishing. It's kind of really our only lead. Let's go and speak to Wool's first, see if he's got any ideas, or maybe even Milo.
The world is not forgiving of those who have made mistakes. It was not I who brought Crawdon here.
It would be too difficult for Wool's to carry Crawdon to the lake by himself.
And even living this close to the lake, it would have been pretty obvious if he had been lugging around a box big enough to fit Crawdon.
That's a good point. I wonder how the culprit was able to get Crawdon to the lake. I know! It was those Pokemon that carry all of the luggage. Obviously. We're going to speak to them soon. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I have heard enough. I know where to continue my investigation. Yes, remember there's that... I can't remember their name, but there was those Pokemon and there was that guy. And basically, yeah, these guys. They carry the luggage. They might have carried the box there. Let's see if we can speak to them.
What they're up to.
Yeah, those are large pieces of wood.
Oh, I know. They're going to fix the bridge. But that doesn't explain why they're carrying a flag. Whoa! Watch where you're going. What's its deal?
They're just really focused on their work.
Right, let's go and give them a bit of a chat, and let's see if they carried the box, because they might be able to. Well, they would know who asked them to carry the box. I wonder what that flag was.
It looked like the flags the inhabitants of this island have in front of their houses.
Maybe the Chief Timburr transport can tell us something about the wooden boxes. We should go and ask him. So, yeah, maybe if we find the logo of like what was on the box or something, then we can work out who was the person who asked the box to be taken to the island. Seems to be our best lead. Bit of a weird system. Like, can you like do you really need a flag to say like this is the bridge? Would you not be able to find it otherwise? Who knows? Maybe they're not the smartest of Pokemon. This is the flag that the chief had.
Huh, the luggage in front of the bridge has the same mark stuck to it.
You're right. I wonder what it means. Let's go and ask the chief.
We can finally start fixing the bridge now. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to investigate that blah 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 side of the shore.
Huh, oh, you mean the flags over there?
Oh, they're landmarks or for Timburr.
What do you mean?
If you want Timburr to carry the boxes to the right location, you need to lead them there with a flag that matches the mark on the box. Now that you mention it, each flag has boxes with the same mark nearby. You only need to guide them once. From the second time onwards, all you need to do is put the flag in the right place and they'll figure it out. Pretty smart, eh?
What's on your mind, Pikachu?
Could it be that the culprit used this whole flag system to have Timburr carry Crawdon to the lake?
The Timburr transport?
They're definitely strong enough, and besides, nobody would look twice if they're carrying a box through town.
It does seem to make more sense than to assume Wolves somehow managed to sneak the box there all the way to the lake by himself.
Let's go and check with the chief himself.
I'm sorry, but I don't have any idea who the culprit might be. I mean, you'd think I'd notice if there was some weirdo wandering around with a big box.
That figures. How could someone carry a big box without anyone noticing?
You're saying that Timburr could have carried the box with the crawdaunt in it? Do you think we're responsible or something? No, of course not. It's impossible anyway. See, Timburr would never be able to take a box to the lake. There's no special mark for the lake in the first place.
What?
If you don't believe me, go and check the bulletin board near the docks. It has a chart with all the marks we use, plus a record of all the packages we've gathered.
All right, let's go and check to the town then.
I wonder if someone was able to train the Timburr, like, to take it to the lake. Maybe they made a new symbol, or maybe there's a place very nearby to the lake that the box was carried and they did it the rest of the way. Because remember, it did break out of the box. I mean, we're definitely going to need to do something with all of these here. So maybe it was said to be taken to one of their houses. Let's go and check the board, though. Is this the record the chief was talking about?
It looks like it. This should be able to tell us more about the luggage Timburr delivered last week.
What do you think this is? It's got these marks on it, together with names.
It looks like it's the list that tells us where each box of luggage goes. The marks on the boxes are specific houses.
The mark for the lake. It doesn't exist after all.
Just like the chief said, huh? Oh well.
Is that it? Can we not look any closer? Oh, I think we're doing the same thing. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no, I accidentally clicked on it again. Oh, I hate it when you do that. You're like clicking to go through fast, then you accidentally click to read it again. What's this thing up here then? And this looks like the collection records.
So a record of all the packages they've received here, right? What does it say?
Triangle, so 2 to triangle, 1 to the square, 3 to the circle with the X in, 1 circle. I wonder what this means. So is this like the amount of packages that have been sent to different people in the town then?
This is an advertisement for Timburr Transport.
Let's see, it says, leave your luggage to us, Timburr Transport. There's a recruitment ad for Timburr Transport. Let's go and look at this again. So, 2 to triangle. So, square and circle have both only had 1 package. Could maybe be in the box, but there's really not a huge amount to go on from that. Well, there was no luggage that was sent to the lake according to the bulletin board.
There wasn't even a mark for it on the lake at all.
Maybe it wasn't Timburr that carried the box after all.
Who knows? Let's check to make sure that all the packages were delivered as scheduled anyway.
Good idea. We can also see if they've noticed anything when they received their packages.
If you forget which mark was for the home, just check the flag at the front of each house.
Okay, so I guess we can go and check with everyone here. So this is the triangle. I think they had 2 or 3 packages sent to them. Let's go and ask. I heard the floor cleared up. Crawdaunt, I've never heard of it. Is it really such a Pokemon in the lake? Yes, there is. I received 2 packages last week. I didn't notice anything unusual about my stuff. Was there something else? I remember Timburr were carrying around a big wooden box that day. Ah! I wonder what was in it.
What? A big wooden box?
Yes, it was, I'd say, about double the size of Timburr.
A box that size could probably hold Crawdaunt.
Did you see where Timburr delivered the box to? I saw them head in the direction of the bridge, but that's it. Sorry, I'm no more help.
Ah, let's compare the testimony to the delivery records.
So they said 2 was going to be delivered, and that all seems to add up.
This package was delivered properly.
Okay, so far a big tick for you. Everything seems to be in order. Time for the X person.
What's wrong? I received 3 packages last week, a camera and a tripod and whatnot.
Oh, that's cool.
I wanted to take pictures of the island's natural splendor before the construction for the resort begins.
Oh, what's this? Oh, I just had an idea. I'll tell you about it in a second.
There's some talk of building a resort here in order to really show off the nature. Louise is the head of this project.
The nature here is very unique and precious, so if a resort were here to build, I imagine it would get a swarm of tourists.
The project might make life easier for us, but we'll also be losing some important things. I'm personally against the whole resort thing.
I guess not everyone is thrilled about the plan. So, what do you... Okay, let's check the records, blah, 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 blah. I think that was right, wasn't it? I think, yep, he had 3 packages, and he was supposed to have had 3 packages. So everything seems to be in order here. I get the idea. Right, let me tell my idea. So, what if they're building a resort here? Someone didn't like the idea of the resort being built. Not pointing any fingers yet, but maybe this guy. And so, they put the Crawdon out there for some reason to make it so the resort couldn't be built. Oh no, maybe it was the person who wants the resort to be built, and there was opposition for it to be built because it would of all the wildlife. So maybe they're trying to get rid of the Pokemon by scaring them off so that they can build the resort. That doesn't sound too far-fetched, does it? Could be a possibility. Anyway, is this the guy from the square house, maybe? Did something happen? I got 1 delivery last week. I'd ordered a record player, but it was busted on arrival, so I couldn't use it. Oh, that's too bad. I went to ask the chief to see if he could fix it for me, but he said it would be hard. Louise is saying that I need to order replacement parts.
Louise, she was there too?
Louise was with the chief too? Oh yeah, she was helping him put the stickers on all the boxes at the dock. Louise is such a kind person. I don't know about that.
All right, let's go and check the testimony with the records we have.
Why was Louise there putting the marks on the boxes, eh? Maybe Louise was playing around and being sneaky and switching things about. Maybe this Louise is the one in charge of the resort being built as well. Things are getting a little bit shifty around here. I don't want to be pointing any fingers yet. But if I was going to point fingers, I think I'd point them at Louise.
So, Dr. Walls is behind all of this?
You know I can't divulge sensitive information like that. Well, hi. Still investigating, are we? It's no use. I've got this case practically closed.
Don't be so sure. There are still a lot of things to look into.
You're investigating the case too? Anything turn up?
Yes, there are quite a few things.
Oh. Well, good luck, Tim.
Spritz! Spritz! Spritz!
What's wrong? Catch a cold? Maniac!
Spritz!
You know what? I think it's Spritzy's scent. It's too strong. It's making you sneeze. Maniac! I guess having a sensitive nose isn't always good. See you around, sneezy pants.
Spritz! Spritz!
What's going on with you, Manectric?
I wonder whether, yeah, we might be able to get some information. Maybe it smelt something from inside the box. And maybe this smell is to cover something up.
Yes?
What's wrong? You think Timburr carried the box with Crawdon to the lake? That's impossible. Why is that? Because the chief checks every package and puts the stickers on it himself. I helped out that day too, but I didn't see anything odd. Very shifty, Louise! Very, very shifty! Come to think of it, you knew where Walls lived, didn't you? Is he a friend? Oh, not really. I just visited his place a few times for business reasons. You mean regarding construction of the resort? Yes, I wanted to see if he was willing to part with his property, which we need to continue with the plan. He definitely wasn't interested. It's got to be Louise! I got this solved. I got this solved. It's all lining up. Brad told me all about it. Who'd have thought Walls would be the culprit? That's not certain yet. But if it's true, he caused some kind of problem in the past, right? No wonder why everyone's so suspicious of him. Yeah, I'm suspicious of you though, Louise. Right, let's go and speak to Walls and let's see if he had any packages arrive. I reckon he's going to say that he didn't have any packages arrive that day. But let's speak to him and let's see.
The world is not forgiving of those who have made mistakes.
I didn't receive... I knew it! I didn't receive any packages last week. I wasn't expecting one either since I hadn't ordered anything. Sneaky!
Let's compare the records with the testimony we've gathered.
How many? That's not the same number that's in the records. So what do you think is going on? I'm confident we've checked all the marks. And it appears that Walls is missing one package. We really should look into that.
According to the records, there was one box that was for Walls, but where has it gone?
Maybe Crawdon came in that missing box.
Who knows? Let's see what Walls and the Chief have to say before we come to any conclusions.
I think I got it nailed. So Louise wants to build the resort. She brought the Crawdon to get rid of the wildlife so she can build the resort. She wanted to buy this house from Walls. She's kind of helping frame Walls, and just kind of agreeing that he's the culprit because she was the one who did it. The Chief normally checks the stickers, apart from she helped that day. I mean, it's got to be her. It's got to be. We basically just need to kind of put everything together and make it official. Sadly, though, we will not be doing that now because this video has gone on for too long and my voice is hurting from
Doing Detective Pikachu's gruff voice for too long. I can't handle it.
So, yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. But don't worry, I'll upload the next episode very soon and we'll carry straight on and we'll see whether mine and probably your suspicions are going to turn out to be correct. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!